Ladies Lounge. Only on Hot 93.3.
You know the vibes. You know what we're up about at this moment. You know it's a Wednesday, right? And what happens on Wednesday within an hour of 8 to 9 p.m.? We have to have the Ladies Lounge because Wednesdays are for the women. So, you know, every single Wednesday I have to team up with my girls. Saga Lee in the house. I've got Anivy in the house.
You know it is.
Whoop. And I've got TK in the building. So we're talking about something quite interesting. Now, sometime last week, we saw this post of they call this guy the ancestor. Sister, you reverse for me. But anyways, we saw this post about a certain guy who happens to be nice, and they say he's not nice at this moment. And what happened to Nice? Nice has a video. If you haven't seen it, people would say, our elders right now would say it's photoshopped or video shop, but we know the deal. Anyway, so we saw this video of Nice, caressing a young lady, beautiful damsel with, perky boobs and all of that. Why are people squeezing your face?
Do you have the details?
I need to paint the picture. So we had Nice, do all these things and even grab this girl's bosoms. And you understand what he said?
Because he said it in Yoruba. Is that why you're asking?
Yes, are you not the only Yoruba person here?
Okay, what did he say?
I'm Igbo.
But
anyways, Nice was telling people to stay away from his woman. Also talking about all the Yahoo boys and fraudsters who keep sending money to his woman. And this woman is not the same person we saw him.
Person as his wife.
It's not
That's
the same.
Amazing thing about it. Like he had the audacity.
To
actually tell people to stay away from somebody else's wife that happens to be his side chick. I'm offended.
Okay, so that's what we're going to be talking about for the next hour. Don't you forget, you can always call us, text us, tweet us at hotfm_Lagos or send a message via WhatsApp 081-800-89933.
The Ladies Lounge. Only on Hot 93.3.
Come in. Hot 93.3. It is 12 minutes. 12 minutes. 12 minutes down the hour of 8 p.m. If you were watching us live, you probably would have seen what was happening. Annie was feeling like a choir mistress just now, singing to Sabina. But it's not about Annie right now. This is the Ladies Lounge on Hot 93.3. I've got TK.
TK is always, everything's always sharp about her.
What's up? Wow.
Moving on.
We've got TK, we've got Saga in the building, and we've got NEV with a double I in the streets. Yeah, she's on the streets. She's not here with us. But anyways, if you're just joining, this is what we do. We have 1 hour to talk about the number one trending topic concerning the women. And apparently cheating has been trending. Cheating, only cheaters. Cheat has been trending. So we just decided to sit down and have this conversation and talk about this thing. So first of all, we're using Nice as an example. So Nice allegedly cheated.
He did not allegedly.
He cheated.
He cheated. I don't like what Charity did.
Okay. So that thing could be a script. It could be a skit. According to our government,
that can be publicity.
Well, if our government,
it's I don't know. It's looking
If
like
it is
it's looking like
publicity, then I'm very offended because sometimes they come online and say they want to keep their business private. The public, they are too into their business. Now you mess up and you're coming back to the public. So if that's a stunt, Nice owes me an apology.
No, but it's part of everything is part. If it's publicity, everything is part
the
of
guy
it.
is married, right? He got married last year.
He was doing that.
Okay, so let's give the backstory. So Nice got married last year. It's barely a year. It's not up to 2 years into the marriage, and it's his third marriage, right?
Yes, please.
Okay. And so we saw a video. In fact, half of Nigeria saw a video of Nice caressing bosoms of a woman that doesn't look anything like his current wife or any of his baby's mamas or any of his ex-wives. And now, after Nice put out this video, or the lady put out this video, she also put out another picture that a couple of people have seen but was deleted. And this picture
I didn't get to see that one.
You didn't get Saga.
I looked for it.
Okay, so if you didn't get to see the picture that you're looking for, you just know that this girl's like nudity. So a lot of people saw Nice's ding dong out there in the streets. I know what it looks like now. You know what it looks like. You know what it looks like.
Yeah.
So
I don't know what it looks like.
okay, so
I get to see it.
So this is what we're talking about. So Nice has come out now to say we should beg. The only reason why his business is our business now is because he has involved us. He has said we should help him beg his wife because he cheated and He's something about a sinking vessel. So our question of the day right now is how to handle a cheating partner, how to mend a relationship after cheating or being cheated on. And also, let me just know from the room, is cheating a deal breaker for any of you?
I'm not going to answer first because I know everybody's just waiting for me to do it. I'm not going to block today. I'm going to take it slow.
Okay.
So I'll TK, is cheating a deal breaker for you?
If I'm going to be honest, I don't even know, because I've never been in the situation where, I'm not saying they've never cheated, but I've never caught them. Do you understand? So I've never had to forgive someone for cheating. And then I've also been in a lot of FWBs. So the fact that I'm able to not be committed but know that things are going, I feel like it's a deal breaker. But I also feel like, depending on how remorseful the person is, you know, please not in nicer situation. That's off.
But you have to clear that one real quick.
But depending on why or whatever, how remorseful the person is, maybe you have to give the person a tough time. Maybe after 6 months, the person is still serious and still begging. And still buying me like
6 months
limo or jigget. No, please. I can't handle offset time. Yeah, you get now. Still being consistent, buying me things. Not even about buying me things, but being remorseful for real. Just maybe. Because I'm really not forgiving at the same time. I have strong hearts.
It's obvious. Okay, Saga.
Well, for me, I've been cheated on.
Fine girl.
I said she said
yeah,
I've been cheated on.
I've been cheated on. And he told me he cheated. I didn't catch him.
Oh, that's different. That's
So I asked him one question. I said, do you love her? Oh, yeah, I told you the story. Yeah, because if he's cheating, if he loves her, I'm not going to hold him now.
True.
He must be with me.
You're nice, though.
Yeah.
You're nice.
So I asked him, I said, do you love her? And he said no. I was like, are you sure? He said no. Then I was like, oh, okay.
Continue.
Then please leave my man alone.
Okay. That's actually very decent.
Well, he told you, though.
Yeah, he told me.
But you still got pissed a little bit, right? No, you were just like, what did you do? You just said, okay, it's fine.
Okay.
Really?
Fine.
Yeah, like
I know. I have to be dramatic
I've
first.
been shady once or twice.
Anyway. What did you say? Repeat yourself. Sorry.
Nope,
Silence in the home. Silence in the vicinity. Please, can we just hear? What did you say? The reason why you didn't do anything was because you've done your
No
own.
comment.
Hey. All right. Look, I'm doing something here. Annie, let me hear from you. Is cheating a deal breaker for you? Yes.
Because
For that to remove my glasses.
I just remembered my second cheat. That was the most painful because you see this bag you're looking for was what I was looking for. I minded my business and walked away. They begged for me on top saying they cheated. He cheated on me. The girl reached out to me herself. Now, let me know. So he stays outside the country. And obviously I'm in Nigeria here. And then usually we chat. Why the breakup is, why the cheating is painful because my mother can help me to swear that the boy is not cheating on me. I'll tell you why. I hope we'll have time now. So we chat morning, afternoon, night. If I'm going to the toilet, he knows. If I'm stepping out, like my friend, it was so bad. My friend stopped me inviting me because I'd be like, I have to take permission. You know when you're doing wifey shit for someone that is not your husband. So it was that bad. Like even my mom, when I'm going anywhere, and my mom and I, you know that kind of relationship.
Yeah.
So now, when I'm eating, I send my meal. He sends his. Like, we're literally on the phone. So I did not see the space where you would cheat. It was so bad at a point. He started telling me, he's thinking we should get married because, the whole sexual part of the relationship is frustrating. He went so far to get me, like, hospital stuff where they tell you have blue balls and all of that.
Yeah.
So I was sure. Like, he was my man. So what happened was that morning, he sent me his breakfast. And then somebody reached out to me on Snapchat later in the afternoon. And then she buzzed me and she was like, I can understand why you feel attached to him as per him being your first love and all of that, blah blah blah, but please leave my man alone.
Like,
damn.
I'm like, first of all, our man at this point. You know the amount of people, because she was hitting me with evidence, like, do I know his siblings? Like, she can understand because we're church members before he looked. So he came like, I think the gist he gave her was, I was a church member that was attached to him. Like, we're dating a long time ago.
Wow.
Because we dated for years. And I know the whole
Just
fact. Like, it was
remember,
a marriage process thing. We're that deep. And the annoying thing was, he literally forced himself into my family. Like I kept it first just to make sure.
But what if you were the African princess?
And so that's the thing. I think I was the home-based babe, and she was the the UK-based babe. So now what busted my head was, you see that breakfast he sent me? She now sends me the full picture of the breakfast.
Whoa.
Now there were two of them on the table having the same meal, but he snapped his own.
Hey.
And I'm like, you can't be telling me that. Like, I'm on the phone literally with him, and then your snap comes in Wi-Fi. Obviously, your message, and she's like, let me call him too. Maybe we should conference it. And I'm like, I won't let you, stress me out and all that.
Yeah.
Like, in case you want to be stressed, let me stress you. Some girls are petty. And she sends me their breakfast. She sends me videos. She sends me pictures like on this particular day. When you're making a video of your man from a distance. So she's making a video and I'm seeing my name on the man's call log. And he's acting up on the call like I'm stressing him. You know when girls want to keep
Oh my goodness.
Like he was acting irritated on the call and he was just telling her, to chill, like
Hey.
he hasn't just disturbed me.
Any-
So now I'm here devastated. I am pissed. I'm when I'm pissed, I'm pissed. So I'm like, you know what, girl? Now it's our man.
Okay.
But at this point, I don't have a business with you. You have a business with him. I have a business with him. Face him and let me face him.
That is
Don't
it.
come on me. I really do not appreciate that. And she goes, oh, I'm still speaking English. I didn't know the girl was a tout. I don't say I was crazy. The girl literally showed me that where my craziness ended was where I all started from. So now I hit him up and I'm pissed and he goes, this girl is just somebody he helped. I should block her off. I should do this. La, la, la. So now he has given me details that actually makes the girl look crazy. Like she's lying. So now I'm on defense mode for my man now.
Hey.
So I didn't block her. Like the next time she messages me, she will meet me. So she messaged me.
And she met you.
And she met me. So I went all out. And she was like, you know what? For this shout you shouted, he will break up with you. I'm like, it's impossible. It's impossible. I will not lie to you. My supposed man called me and broke up with me. He didn't just break up. He got pissed. I said, why would I? He has want me to block her. For not blocking her, he will block me. He didn't just block me on Instagram. He blocked my calls. He blocked my WhatsApp.
Wow.
Let me not tell you what paid me. He blocks my mother. So I cannot use my mother's phone. So Eddie,
relax.
If I search for him with my TV show account, my TV show account is blocked. This is years later. That's how angry he was.
Wait, sis. Let me understand what just happened. So you got cheated on.
I got cheated on and he got
mad at you
he
because
told me to block the girl. It was like, you know what, babe, just block her. This girl is just a bitter person. We've been on for 3 to 4 years.
And guess what? It's the same thing he would have said about you to her.
Like
you know what I'm thinking? You know, he said he was helping her. I think she was helping him.
No. He's not even a broke boy. He's good. So there's a very good, when you're too good, there's a possibility that, he was helping her. But I kind of feel like they had more because they were in the same place than I had with him from
that as well. Because why would you be close to your parents and all of that?
And I'm not telling you, he didn't just get close. He choked himself in.
Join the conversation via WhatsApp 081-800-89933. You can send a message on WhatsApp, or you can even send a tweet at hotfm_Lagos. Or if you want to call in, the number to call is 081-8242-6591. And let us know what your thoughts are on. We're talking about cheating in a relationship at this moment.
Yeah. But anyway, moving forward now, I've healed. After then, I won't lie to you, I've been cheated on again. So you see this cheating thing for me right now. It's a deal breaker because honestly, how I feel like if I'm not enough for you, you will cheat. If I am enough for you. Now, this is not a matter of love. I always tell people love is never enough. As much as we used to say love is sweet, but money makes it sweeter. It's not even about the money. You can be, there's no how you will not meet somebody hotter, finer, richer than the person you're currently
It's a deal breaker.
But you have to be content. So if I'm not enough for
but you know what, I'm a bit
no
confused with your explanation. The first guy, you knew he was cheating, but you were ready to fight.
I didn't know he was cheating because
hello? You saw a picture,
The evidence she brought, I just felt like, he was cheating because I didn't know about it. Like,
but you were ready to fight for him.
I was, because of the excuse. Like when I called and I was angry, it showed me evidence. Like where she was saying thank you. I'm honest with you, yeah.
Okay.
He sent me chats between them. So she has just moved into the country and she was a student. Now she wanted to be a big girl and move out of the hostel to stay off campus and she couldn't afford it. So I think he gave her money to get an apartment. So I saw thank you so much for the apartment. That hostel was, do you understand that kind of thing? So there were evidence to show that he literally helped her. So I felt she was just a stalker that just wanted to hold on to him.
Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Hi, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
I'm Stella.
All right, Stella, go ahead. What are your thoughts concerning cheating? Is it a deal breaker for you? Hi, Stella.
Tell her the
All right, so Stella, if you want to call back, the number to call is 081-8242-6591. Annie has had some experiences, though. Annie, you've had a lot of experiences. I mean, from the answers that I got, Annie is the only one who said that she is a deal breaker.
It's a huge breaker for me because I used to feel like I was smart over Kaku. I lived with men. I grew up with men. There's no before you cheat, I know, but men.
But do you know what I feel? I for some reason, I've had this mentality for a long time that men are always prone to cheating. I've had it. Correct me if I'm wrong. If you're a guy and you think I have a crazy mentality, let me know. But I feel like men are prone to cheating. Like it's in their blood, they're their body. Sometimes it's like, when they say mistake is a mistake, it's because their mindset, there's just something about it. Men don't want to eat the same soup. They like variety. And so I'm of the opinion that if my man cheats,
so who is soup?
I honestly, I disagree with you.
Let's take this call. Hello, good evening. Hello. Hi, what's your name? Where are you calling from? Welcome to the Ladies Lounge.
My name is Chuka. I'm calling from Lekki.
All right, Chuka. Let's know what are your thoughts on cheating? Is cheating a deal breaker for you, first of all, as a man?
As a man, first of all, as a man, you should understand that we men have egos the size of Grand Canyon. So if my woman was to cheat on me, it'll be tough for me to
forgive her.
Forgive her. Because I would say probably ladies will be more prone to forgive than men. For me though, it'll be tough. I'll probably not be able to forgive her because whenever I see her again, I just look at it like, okay, maybe I probably wasn't enough for her. I'm not good enough, and it just keeps playing in my head.
Okay, but as a man, you are okay with cheating on your partner and being forgiven.
Have you cheated before?
He expects to be forgiven.
No, if I cheat, cheating is a conscious thing. That's what people don't understand. It is you don't do it by mistake, because when you're about to sleep with somebody else who's not your girlfriend or your wife, the first thing that flashes in your mind is your wife or your girlfriend. And you're like, I'm about to do something that is wrong, but they used to go ahead with it. So it's a conscious effort. So I would leave it up to my wife to make that decision. If she says, or my girlfriend, if she says, I can't do this anymore, I wouldn't blame her. If she says she wants to forgive me, I would understand.
Can't she again?
Say she forgives you, would you go ahead?
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. If I was going to do it again, I would just know that this is over, and I just go ahead and tell her that I probably can't do this again. I'm not feeling it, because it wouldn't just make sense for me to do it twice.
Okay. So are you saying in your relationships you've only cheated once in each of them you've been in? Just one.
I haven't had many relationships, to be honest.
One or the two that you've had.
One or two. But one of the two that I had, no, I haven't cheated yet.
Oh,
yay! That's just being honest.
He said yet?
Yeah.
He said yet.
No, I haven't cheated yet, to be honest. Okay. I never cheated on any of them.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Please don't cheat on
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for calling.
Okay.
All right.
All right,
Chuka. So, Chacha.
Evil guys, I am the rune. I
have a problem every time that we get to say.
Let me say let me finish it. You want to come for what?
Of course, I do want to come for that.
Relax, sisters and sisters and sisters.
Go ahead.
Just relax. So the thing is, I've already built this mentality that in a relationship, I'm not gonna leave my man if today he cheats on me. Right? I'm not gonna say, I'll up and go because of that. Although if my man hits me, I will leave him. But if he cheats on me,
you'd stay.
Let me stay. Let's take this call before people swallow me. Okay. So it's not if it's a regular thing, then I have a huge problem. If it's a regular thing, but if it's something that happened maybe one time or maybe one time in a year, I can accept that one and move on.
So one time every year, so that's fine.
No, now not.
I have a problem because I just feel like the fact that over the years people have always said guys will always cheat, guys can't control themselves. That's what's giving them the license to keep doing these things.
Okay.
Because there are a lot of things. Do you get? They feel like, oh, people will understand. So we have a caller.
Yes, let's pick this one up. Okay, we missed that one. The number to call just in case is 08182426591. If you want to drop a note via WhatsApp, it is 08180089933. Hello, good evening. This is the Ladies Lounge.
Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Hello, good evening. This is Stella from Ifaja.
All right, go ahead. What do you have to tell us?
To me, I've really been cheated.
Uh-huh.
The issue there is that, in fact, the whole thing itself is about breaking my marriage. It happened last year. Last year, they're having accommodation issues. So I was like, since I have a baby, so I was like, okay, let me give my partner a place to guard. He put himself together and get an apartment so that we can come back to normal way that we lived before. So, and while I gave him that space for 6 months, I went to the village to stay with my baby there. So when I get there, if I call him on phone, he doesn't sound good. He sounding unusual. Sometimes he will shout and we quarrel on phone, But later I discovered that while he stays in Lagos, he moving with somebody who already has 5 children, a woman with 5 children, So
oh my God.
I when I discovered that, I was like, how could this happen? I don't really believe, So I have to, even when I now notice that things has really get normal to him, I was trying to come back to Lagos, but he was like, no, I don't have to come back to Lagos. It's my maid that in the village, I have to stay in the village to take care of things and all that. So, but I thought to myself, and my baby was just 1 year, and nobody doesn't really have father, doesn't have mother, nobody in the village with me. So just me and my baby struggling and suffering, so I have to manage, gather some money and come back to Lagos. When we came back, I discovered what was happening. I asked him, all I got was just beating and all that. He beat me, or was like, if I want to leave, I should leave and all that, So the thing is something that, in fact, it really hurts. Yeah. You understand? Though his people, some of his uncle and aunties, then they don't. Nobody supports him about it. You understand? But to me, I don't. In fact, I don't even know how to handle it. As I'm talking to you, we live in the same house because to me, I refuse to go anywhere. You understand? But we don't talk to each other. We don't greet each other. But the only thing there is the only thing we can talk about is just our baby. That's all. And the woman in question, I called her. I managed to get her number. I called her. I was like, okay, please. This is my husband. We got married and all that. Please look at what is happening. Please, in the name of God, can you just save my marriage and all that? And the woman too was like it's none of her business and all that. So, in fact, the whole thing is getting me pissed off. I don't even know what to do. Many times I have asked him, okay, will you get married to her or should I leave? He would just tell me that that's my business. Don't have business with what I'm saying. So to cut the long story short, I've been cheated. In fact, as I'm talking to you, I'm really hurt. I'm really, really hurt.
So
I don't know how to answer.
Are you okay with living in the same house for a very long time? Would you continue that?
I'm not okay. I'm not okay. But the issue there is that me in question here is that I don't have where to go. I only have one sibling who happens to be my younger sister. You understand? My parents too are late. You understand? Him, I just took him as my father, as everything, the moment we got married. So, that is it.
Well, personally, I will tell you, you should get a job.
Do you have a
work
job?
on yourself and give yourself maybe 3 months, 6 months and leave because you have to leave.
Hello, can you hear me?
Hello?
I think she's gone.
Oh, yeah, because if she's listening...
I feel like she has an answer, but she's not ready to face it.
Ready.
And the reason why, because if I had talked, I would just say, you know what to do. But it's clear that she still wants to hang on to it. But I feel like she should understand that he's left her.
But she said something that she doesn't have maybe money.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. First off, he has left. So now she has to start understanding she's alone in this and make a living for herself.
And maybe
and her kids.
Give herself 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months plan. Make money and leave.
Let's take this other call. Hello, good evening. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Hi, what's your name? Where are you calling from, Mr. Emeka?
Yeah, hello.
Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening. How are you?
Fine, thank you. What's your name? Where are you calling from, please?
All right, my name is Columbus. I'm calling from Aja.
All right, go ahead.
All right, good. So I've been listening to your conversations and with all you ladies, and I think most importantly is I think you need to have a little bit ideology of how a man's mind works.
Yes, please tell us.
All right, good. So first and foremost, there are 2 parts I would like to take it from.
Okay.
Choices are made when it comes to cheating.
Hello.
And has the idea of a big picture and a small picture.
Hello. You sound like you entered a drum, but we can barely hear you.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Okay, I said I am taking it from 2 perspectives. For man, generally, I think it's about choices.
Yeah.
And it's about the picture.
Okay.
Choices the man makes. And then when I talk about the picture, for a man, there's a big picture and there's a small picture.
Okay.
So I think the small picture are the little decisions that he makes, and the big picture is the little decisions that he makes that sum up to tangible effects in his life. So when it comes to cheating, he looks at it like cheating to create a permanent effect, which is the big picture, or little things that might be dismissible. So like the lady that just called that says, oh, she's living with a man that has another woman and all of that, that's like a big picture, that's like a choice he has made. So I think being there is just like really, really irrelevant because he's like already out of it.
Okay.
You know, so that's more like the big picture. And yes, like a man will cheat, so to say. It's not intentional. Sometimes
it's not intentional.
Out of sometimes that's why I say it's choices.
Okay.
Intentional and not intentional. Sometimes men cheat to validate themselves. Men cheat for different reasons. Men cheat to feel good. Sometimes men cheat to feel like, are they still good? Are they still okay? Are they still relevant?
Okay.
It just depends on at what point in the life you meet the man.
Okay, so quick question. If you were to cheat on your partner, what would the reason be? Like, if you were going to cheat on your partner, what would that reason be?
Okay, so what I'm saying is, if I cheat intentionally, that's my big picture, purposely, then I don't want her in my life anymore. So, hanging around or whatever she has said, like, you know, it's not going to make any possible effect. She's only going to be more like in the house like a roommate.
Ah, okay.
Housemate.
Okay.
Not like the wife or like they're not going to be real relevant.
Okay.
Because his mind is not there.
All right. Thank you so much for joining.
Thank you for calling.
Thank you.
A man cheating is not intentional.
Yeah, a man cheating is not intentional.
Oh, please.
That was what he said.
Please.
I'm not going to address that because I don't want to be upset, because we all know that if I address that, I'm just going to spark. So I'm not going to spark because
Sparker.
because it's unintentional or their mind. As far as I'm concerned, there's no man born of a woman that will stand and have their child, who is female, a female child, come home and say, Daddy, my husband cheated on me, and then you will face your child and say, men cheat unintentionally. It is not.
Mama, there are some people that do that though.
Shame on those people.
Yeah.
So if you want somebody to do it to your child,
for me, it's even his reasons to validate themselves. I don't understand why you can't validate yourself with your partner.
Exactly.
What else did he even say? Like, all of those reasons.
No, I think I understand where he's coming from.
I don't
understand. Why are you giving this guy's license?
I'm not saying that cheating is great.
Like
very hard.
You know why I'm coming for you. Like, it's a different thing if I feel like, oh, if you cheat,
yeah,
I might forgive you, but what I would never do is make it feel like it's okay for you to do that. Do you understand?
It's not.
Let's even talk about this nicest situation.
Yeah.
Except I'm crazy. Like, aside from cheating, you're being disrespectful. You go on a live video
and puts me on blast.
And then you're pecking another girl and doing like it's already enough you're cheating. You're not hiding it. You now go on a live video.
Well,
That's already you being mad.
That's out that he said he can't stay with one woman.
Yeah, he said that before.
There's too much love to get. Who marries
But you're not getting married. It's not even just about the cheating. There's a lot of disrespect in there. Like you go, like, okay, I'm your side chick now. I'm doing a video with you. You come your full chest. You're pecking me, and you know that I'm recording. And then again, after you've done it, you put up a comment on Instagram to say "save my marriage," and then you have some people go.
I actually think that the wife already knows this is who he is. Yeah.
If you marry somebody that cheated twice and has 2 failed marriages, what would you expect?
You're not getting where I'm coming from. There's the cheating part.
There's
the fact that he was being very disrespectful.
I think this is not the first time he's even disrespecting her.
This is not the first time he would disrespect any woman in the first place. For you to have married twice and cheated twice, and I don't want to know.
That's what I'm saying. The wife actually knows more than everyone.
The fact that he actually took her to the altar again. Do you know what it means for somebody to reassure you for the third time? I'm sure.
On the third time.
I'm sure, but I want to believe that for him to have convinced that lady to marry him, he would have gone extra mile to actually convince her that you see those two, those were my past. Those were my mistakes. This time around, I'm getting it right.
Sure, there were so many things wrong. You even want
guess
to?
What? They had a child before they got married, right?
I don't even know.
They have a daughter and they just got married, and the daughter is almost like
I don't even know about her.
Anyway,
she just wanted a husband. She already knew who he was, and he knows that she knows.
We're not giving excuses for nice.
I'm not giving him excuses. I'm just trying to say he's not meant to be married.
I don't know why this thing is pinching
He's not
my
meant to be married because he would not change.
Let me just
as mentally capable for marriage.
Yeah, he's one of them.
There are some people that should
not
not
meant to be married. The
try
wife
marriage.
knows. That's just
Even if she
it's
knows,
just it's all shades.
Let me read this tweet here. 1 second. 1 second. Let me read this tweet from Neo_Akimade on Twitter. He says, Hot FM Lagos, for me, cheating is not a deal breaker. We're going to play that game together till we break up. This guy right here, this guy is saying no backing down. And he says what? He loves people and is fun to be with. So if you're dating Neo Akimade, he said cheating is not a deal breaker. You're going to play the same game together.
I'm sorry, before I move on, I wanted to say something to the lady that called and said she's still in the house.
Yeah.
With the man.
Mm-hmm.
If you're listening, if not for anything, because of your child, I've seen people that got damaged because they knew that their father was messing up their mother steady and their mom did nothing about it and stayed in that marriage. We women and adults literally are role models for these children that we don't know. They pick things after us. Mm-hmm. That's why you see most people when they grow up, they say, my daddy used to beat their mommy. They don't know why. They think, because daddy loves mommy. I'm not making an excuse for these people, but for your child's mental sake and your own mental sake, because from our conversation, you can tell that she's still trying. She still hurts. Mm-hmm. There's no reason to be there. He's gone. Stop trying to force it. There are some people that you pull so hard that they react. He has beaten you.
That's the part.
Angry
that is.
God forbid. You see people saying, why didn't you leave the marriage? Why didn't you leave the marriage? You don't know. Some people actually enter the marriage seeing that their man was beating them. I have a friend now that has done court marriage, but she has not done white. I'm so sorry if you're listening to this and you feel like I'm putting you out. But she has done court. Mm-hmm. She has not done white wedding. But a man was beating her before the court marriage. But now, here's the thing. Her mom is out of the marriage. There are just 2 children. The other sister is out of the marriage. She's pressured to make her own marriage work. It won't happen to my sister and happen to my mom. Now, she's SS. A man is AA. A man, and where will I start to see AA from again? She has thought of everything. Now she has settled to the fact that let me just have 1 or 2 kids. After then, if he wants to leave, let him go. We keep settling. So we know some things, we see some things before marriages, but we always took our head and be like, it will change, it might get better. It's for a just cause. It's for no just cause. This man is done with you. You should be done with him. You know, mentally cut him off for your child's sake. Cut him off. What if that child grows up one day with so much hatred for the father, picks up a knife, God forbid, and does something crazy eventually?
But you know, from her tone, the moment Saga mentioned a job, the phone line went off.
She's ready to leave.
She's ready to
leave.
If she had,
but that's the point. All this energy she's trying to use to make it work.
Yeah.
You didn't get a job.
Do you think she sounded like she was trying to make it work? She sounded
she was.
She
called
the
the woman and said, she was.
She called the woman before. Is it before she came to Lagos?
Time she
I think that's a society thing. Save your marriage.
Save your marriage.
Even if you're dying.
What will people say?
What will
At
people
your
say?
age, where will you
start?
Yeah. Now your child will be a single.
But the thing is, once she leaves, she'll be happier.
She would be happier.
It's going to be difficult. It's going to be hard.
Yeah. The only way she can leave and be okay is if she can fend for herself. Yeah. Because now she's thinking, I came from the village, I've come to Lagos.
I'm sure the guy is not fending for her right now. So how is she fending for herself? He
most likely is doing something because of their child.
Food or something now.
I have a family member who, wanted to get married. In the beginning, it was a no. Say the family, you know how Igbos are. You bring the person to say no, yes, blah, blah, blah. So, family outside, some people were saying, no, you can't do this. I was very young. I didn't understand why. Only for a couple of days ago, we were talking, conference call, my sister, my brother, look, all of us were talking. And then we brought up her own situation. Now she wants to, we don't know if she wants to leave her husband or not. But at this point, everybody is tired of putting their mouths because this morning he will beat you to a pulp. Tomorrow you say you have another baby and all those type of things. So now, the story I was told before, in fact, I don't even remember this happening, and they told me I was at the wedding, but they said that the day of the wedding, this man beat her up. And they still went to court and got married.
That's what I'm saying.
And they
even
had the first child
situation,
and the second child.
She knew.
She probably would have been thinking then that, this thing will end. But now she is still being beaten up. In fact, even beaten up to the point where she was beaten up and told, I have another child with another woman somewhere. Ooh. There's nothing you can do. If you want to leave, leave. If you want to stay, stay. What did she do? She's still there. And she's still calling us to say, send me this, send me money, help me out, do this and do all of that. So a lot of times, women don't believe that they have their own choices. Like you could even have family or friends that will support you to stand on your feet. But some women just want to cling on to what they already have. But at the end of the day,
I think things are changing now, Sha. Funny you're mentioning, I kind of picture my mom. Maybe I have issues because I know if I meet her, she'll say, be patient. She's the type of person that'll probably be like, pray, try to work on your marriage.
Okay. So let's move on to the next thing now. We have 13 more minutes to go. If you still want to join the conversation, you can always send us a message on WhatsApp. Our WhatsApp number, we accept voice notes, text, and WhatsApp messages. It is 081-800-89933. If you want to call, the number to call is 081-8242-6591. So now that we've spoken about cheating, I know where my girls stand and they know where I stand. By the way, TK, let me just correct this thing. No, they eye me. No, they high me. Let me just correct this thing. So first of all, I'm not saying that this man should go out there and cheat. But what I'm saying is that
you expect him to cheat.
I don't expect my.
She's like, you don't pay.
Wait. I don't expect my man to cheat. I don't hope he cheats. But if he does cheat, I will forgive him. Right? So there's a difference between forgiving a man who is a constant cheat and somebody who did it one time and you found out. Right? So I'm not going to let that go because, okay, yes, he did this thing that at the back of my head, it's already expected. But if you do it again, then we will have a problem. Then we could have a problem. If you do it again, and I feel very disrespected. In fact, cheating alone is disrespecting me. But if you now do it again, it becomes a norm, then I have a huge problem with that one. That's
better. That's put in a better way.
Okay.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi, good evening. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Good evening. Yeah, my name is Margaret.
All right, Margaret. Go ahead.
Yeah. I like what you guys are saying. You see, in this part of the world, this thing you just said is just the problem. The mentality of stay there, stay your marriage, because there are a lot of stereotypes and bottlenecks that, that are constantly or fosters very unfavorable conditions against the woman. Barbaric, traditional or cultural concepts which are counterproductive to the woman.
Right.
So there's this, and there's also this, unconscious bias that it is the duty of the woman, solving her responsibility to keep the home. So even if the man is going insane, you have to remain sane. For me, cheating is a deal breaker. I don't forgive it.
Yes, girl.
There's no amount of. I don't forgive it. There's no amount of begging. Once a guy comes, I read out the Riot Act. In my case, I was even married before, so there's no shakara that a man wants to put out there. I've developed thick skin for every nonsense. Because that woman, when she was talking, that girl, I felt very annoyed. Yeah. I'm sorry to say this. I felt like putting my hand through if there was a way to get through the radio and give her a resounding slap. Hey. How can you go through that nonsense? Already, that's what the guy is doing is already damaging side. It has damaged her side. Can't you see the way she was even talking? Yeah. She needs therapy. Right. And if she remains there, she will. I don't foresee that. I just hope she remains alive for the child that she's even saying I don't understand. he left you for a woman that has 5 kids.
5 kids.
And you're like, are you okay?
That's mind blowing. It's not even.
I
in this part of the world that marriage has been so overrated. They see it as the end. Women see it as the end point of life. Like, our mothers contributed to those problems because they made marriage feel like a trophy. Like the Oscars, the Grammys that every woman must win. At some point in life. So if you don't win it, you're not fulfilled. See, you guys, I don't just want to get angry, but the truth is, I want to advise women out there, stop being desperate for marriage.
Say, scream it louder.
Discover yourself. Make yourself an asset. Even before you go into marriage. Read out the Riot Act to a man. Tell him your deal breakers. The way you do this, I am working out. Don't try to disenfranchise me. You met me. I'm a career woman. I'm very spontaneous. This is what I like to do. I like to go on vacation. Maybe, abroad. Things that makes me happy. Don't try to stop me, because the day you try to stop me, those are the deal breakers. I will leave the marriage.
I love it.
They should brace up and be. Oh, guys, thank you.
Thank you so much for calling.
She's nice. I like that.
Yeah, I like her energy. Like Saga, you wanted to say something about nice.
No, I mean, the nice situation. I believe that this scandal is the first for us, but it's not the first for the wife.
It's not the first for him.
I don't even want to talk about it because it's not my business. Because guess what? She will stay. If he does it again, she will stay because she's
Because right now I feel like he didn't even let
like if he stays, I'll be embarrassed on her behalf.
I think it's the first time.
You know what?
Do you know why he even killed it for me? See that nonsense apology he did on the caption.
It's not the first time. She's used to it.
Let's take this call. There's one more call.
That's where he even killed it.
Hi, how far? What's your name?
Good evening.
Good evening, Cyril. Cyril online. Cyril, let's hear your thoughts. Let's hear what you think, Mr. Man, celebrity chef. Penny is waiting for you.
I'm here.
I believe the beautiful lady that just called now, I believe she's listening to me right now.
Yeah, she's listening.
Hey, really, nobody, no lady or woman pray that a partner should cheat, okay? But she needs to understand something. She said that she cannot forgive a cheating or a partner. That means I feel any woman that said that, I feel, please forgive me if I said anything wrong.
Any is here. Any is here for you.
Woman was not ready to marry.
She was married before. The lady who called was married before.
I'm coming, Chacha.
Go ahead.
See, I'm coming. Let me break it down a little bit. Some of these things, sometimes, we can see it to be somehow phenomenon. And phenomenon in the sense that it's not as if you guys pray for this thing to happen or they pray to happen, but these things are meant to happen, and these things are still happening.
Cyril, what are you saying tonight, though?
No, I'm coming. Okay, please allow me to learn first. For a lady to say, you can't find a chance or to forgive a cheating partner, sorry,
Cyril, go ahead.
If you can't forgive, that means if you want to walk away, that means you're not definitely going to find yourself in a relationship. Is that what you tell me?
Okay, Cyril, can I ask you a question?
I can tell you based on my little bit experience and where I work, almost 80%
of the men who come
relationship in Nigeria, I don't know what happened in abroad, but I'm talking about my country. Almost 80% relationship. 100%, about 80% are people. Sorry to say.
Okay.
So,
Cyril, let's wrap this up real quick. So, on your DP, you have a woman beside you. I want to know, you have a woman beside you. I don't know if that's your family or your partner. But my question is, are you cheating on that woman?
Better forgive me. I don't know if she's listening to me, but if she's listening to me, please, if you are listening to me, yes.
You are cheating on her. Yes. And so if she leaves you, wait. If she decides right now that she doesn't want to be in a relationship with you anymore, are you going to feel bad?
Sorry?
If your partner right now decides that if you're cheating on her, she doesn't want to be in a relationship with you anymore, are you going to feel bad?
So actually, I will definitely going to appeal to her. I will definitely going to ask her for forgiveness, okay?
Okay, next question.
If you feel that she's going to walk away, definitely, I'm going to feel bad on the kind of relationship I have with her.
Okay, so another question. You know the type of relationship you have with her, but you're still cheating on her. That's fine. But secondly, if she cheats on you, what are you gonna do? Would you walk away or would you stay in the relationship?
Now we haven't married. If you cheat on me, I'm not going to walk away. I'm going to forgive her. Honestly, I'm going to forgive her.
Sorry,
but if you cheat on me,
before you go, I want to say something.
Sorry, can I land? If you cheat on me when we married,
okay,
there's no pastor or counselor to judge that.
Okay,
I cannot
so
say.
I have his opinion. Dating,
you can cheat.
But in marriage,
are you not dating for marriage? Is that not what dating is supposed to be for? You're dating for
Sorry?
marriage. When you're dating, is it not because you're hoping to end up with the person you're dating right now? Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
So you're already disrespecting the person before marriage, and you think when you marry to change, and you think that's even okay to admit. Like, you find it okay to actually say it on radio and say she should not be upset, but you admit to cheating. Don't you find it disrespectful in the first place?
Any and Cyril, I don't know.
It's not a matter of any and Cyril. No, he apologized before admitting it, and he's actually putting a point out. And I also want to put I'm a woman right now. I feel disrespected that my man calls on radio, and because we're dating, he thinks it's okay to even admit.
Okay, we're going to take it slow. We're going to take it slow.
Any relax.
Okay, just relax. But what I'm just going to say is, I understand where Annie's coming from, but calm down. The fact that it's just funny that in 2020 somebody calls on radio and says, if I don't subject myself to expecting you to cheat on me, I'm not ready to get married. Like, what is that statement?
Okay, that
what the hell was that? You know? So, as in, I get where she's coming from.
But you know what I find interesting?
Yeah.
From what Cyril has said, it just shows the mentality of a lot of men.
A lot of men have the idea.
No, a lot of men, we can agree to that. A lot of men have the idea that
when you're dating, you don't have to be completely faithful.
For him to say that, a lot of people have this mentality in their head that, you know what, if this girl is not ready to be cheated on, she's not ready for marriage. And I think a lot of people need to clear that from their heads. Because somebody people need to clear it from their heads.
No, maybe I'm not putting it the right way.
I get what Charity said, but we also need to understand that we have to start from the young ones, because this generation and generation before us has made it seem like it's a man's. There's a Yoruba song that even says that a man can have two wives or two ladies. There's nothing wrong. But a woman that has more than one is a prostitute. Let's scrap that. Marriage is not a certificate for you that you have made it. I have a friend now that if she sees a man in a month's time to marry, she's ready to marry because her folks make her feel like at her age she's going to be 30 and she doesn't have a man that has come home to say this is the person I want to marry. They make us feel like having marriage is the top of everything for us. Like, if you don't have a man that has come to marry you, then you have not succeeded. I've actually had this problem with people around me because I always tell people, some people actually come, you go to family gatherings and your auntie is asking you, what of our husband? Nobody's asking you, what are you doing with your career? How far have you gotten in life? Where's your spiritual level? Where's your emotional level? Where's your mental health at? You are asking me, I have not gotten married. I always tell people, the next time you ask me about marriage, before my mental health and my well-being, let's even come to think of it. Most of these women getting into marriage, do you think they're mentally okay to get into marriage? Most of these people are just desperate and angry and just want to achieve something. Let's be realistic. Chacha, you have few friends, right? I'm not trying to put anybody down, but think about it. Most of your friends that are not doing so well in their career, what are they chasing? Marriage. If you have something else to hold on to, if you have discovered yourself, if you know yourself and you're living for yourself, not for the society, you understand that marriage is not a plus to your life. Marriage is another activity in life that you can partake in.
Come on, sister girl. Don't piss her off. Hello, good evening. Hello. Hello, 5 seconds. Hi.
Yeah, Chacha. I need to call, but I wanted to run up before I get cut off. Chacha.
Yeah, I'm listening to you.
Please, with due respect, ladies, you guys there, and anybody that is listening to me right now, if there is anything that I say here that is being provoking and all of that, I'm so sorry.
Okay.
But I feel that I need to let people know the real me.
Okay.
I don't need to pretend.
Okay.
Even if there are some issues that I need to pretend of, but when we come to this kind of issue, when we come to matter like this, somebody needs to open up.
All right.
Even as I told you, when you asked me if I cheated on my partner, I said yes. I believe that maybe my partner is listening to this program because he loves this program, which I definitely believe that is going to cause an issue tomorrow.
Hey, wait,
but,
sorry.
Yeah. So, Chacha, you said something that really touched me.
Okay.
You said that if your man
cheat on you for the first time, you definitely gonna forgive him.
Yeah.
But if you try second time,
I'm out of there.
Yeah, you didn't really make it clear on your next action.
No, if he does it the second time, I'm making it clear right now. I'm gonna leave you like I never met you. Like gone with the wind, like no apologies, like no sorries, like no gifts, like no I love you, none. Like it's gone. Like you're probably not even gonna know why I'm gone, but I'm gone. So that is how I'm gonna leave you. So go ahead.
Okay, Shasha, can you guys permit me to use this? I don't know if I'm having a wrong mentality.
So please.
I don't know if I'm having wrong mentality. So always like to tell ladies to pray for a betterment relationship, as in to pray for understanding in the relationship, to understand your man, and even if you want to feel that a man is sitting on you and you don't want to stay in the relationship because of that.
Yeah. Hello.
Also,
Cyril, I think we've lost
Oh my goodness.
Look, let me just explain what is happening in the studio. At this moment, NEV, look, if you're not streaming live, you probably can't see what's happening. So there's a sandwich right here. There's bread and there's butter and there's bread. So I have NEV on the right, I have Sagali in the middle, and I have TK on the left. So TK and NEV are fire. While Saga is just melting in the middle. Like she's literally...
He felt like it felt my honestly can't say what I want to say.
Hot.
What does that make you feel?
I feel like honestly, whatever apology Cyril gave, accepted, because some things provoked me.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to address him because I don't want to use the word disappointed, but
you're not. I'm so surprised you're disappointed because you were already prepared for his comments.
I was. But that's how pained I am to be disappointed. Do you understand? You know when you're already expecting something and then it still shock you. It shocked me. But let me just say this here. It's about time for us to start clearing the... Let's not preach the wrong thing. Let's not confuse the next generation. There is nothing wrong with being faithful as a man. It doesn't... Because you're a man and they think it's okay for a man... You're about to say, like, it's the man thing. The men gender that... It is not a man thing. It is also a woman's thing. But we choose to act right. There's nothing wrong. See, these people, the people in our generation and before us, are the reason why you see young boys thinking it's a big boy thing to be talking to 2-3 girls at the same time.
Come on.
That's why I keep telling people, I will not only raise my daughter to be a wife, I will raise my son to be a good husband.
Okay, come on.
So it's not just about raising the female child.
And you don't para.
Raising the male child. If our parents and the parents before us, I'm serious right now. If our generation and the generation before us, if they actually train the men to actually do more than be a husband, and then train the women to be more than just being a wife, we won't be having this problem we're having right now, because we just train women. I grew up, let me tell you, I grew up with boys, but I was trained to be a wife. Chacha, I can take care of a man that is broken. It is that bad. But I know that I am more than that. So I will not settle to take care for a man that is broken. I will find a man that is not yet broken. And that's the problem we have. They keep saying, if you're dating this one, if you leave this one, you don't know if the next person you will date will be better than this one or will be worse than this one. You cannot scare me. The man that is my own will come to me.
All right, and you have scared me.
I'm scared of myself right
so you
now.
know what? Let's take this comment. As usual, Shanti would send the comments 1 minute to the end. So, but this time around, thankfully, it's short. TK is going to kick us out of the studio because we're taking 4 minutes of our time. But here it says, hello, ladies lounge. Well, it is very easy to say that cheating is always a deal breaker, or that it ought to be a deal breaker. But it's much more difficult in practice when our emotions run high. Some people will typically want to work things out. It depends though. Might have a tendency to take the blame. To me, cheating and lying aren't struggles. They are reasons to break up. If the first time was a mistake, the next one has become a habit. Cheating is bad, and what is bad is bad. Shanti has said it. So, Shanti, let me just tell you, the reaction in the room is,
We're just at this point because we don't tire.
You don't tire. Saga, have you got any last words concerning, I wanted us to go through the extent of talking about how to mend a relationship, but we'll do that next week. But Saga, do you have any last
Well, for me, I pay no mind if he's cheating, if he's not cheating. I'm all about making my money and living good.
Somebody will come for you and say you will not find
That's it, man. That's it.
Okay, so Saga is like, as long as she's making her money, you said that one.
Travel, enjoy my beautiful life.
Okay, all right, girl. I like your vibe. I like your spirit. TK, have you got anything?
This is 2020, so for every guy out there that is thinking that girls are going to be accepting you to be cheating, I just really just want to know that we're not accepting it. It's not happening anymore. And for me, I feel when it gets to marriage, it's a different ball game. Oh yeah, all my life I've not really experienced that. But the very first time, it was even like FWB, so some people don't understand. I think
friends with benefits.
It's for one particular person. And I remember calling him one night. He wanted to pick something from me. And then some idiot picks the call and told me, why am I calling another person's boyfriend at this time of the day? That one, we're not even dating. But when he was going to ask me out, that whole thing just sort of just messed it up. So thinking about it now, I feel like when we get married, that's a lot of betraying that you have done. To be honest. And I just feel like I just might not be able to trust you again. So I think in marriage, thinking about it now, I think it's going to be like a big a deal breaker for me. Well, maybe when we're dating, I could forgive you just because, let's just see how it goes. Yeah. But in marriage, it's just, you done it, we're done. I'm out of there.
Exactly. I think TK took the words out of my mouth, and that's been a wrap for this Wednesday's edition
because I'm
of the
Ladies
Lounge.
My own take
this one, you
spend another 5 minutes here.
I don't need to ask anything because.
And as for cereal, I'm disappointed.
Don't be disappointed.
No. I'm disappointed.
No, don't be disappointed because that's his own view. That's his own life.
Hello.
No. But the truth is, no, TK. Don't be disappointed.
No. I get his view. It's just a particular statement that I'm referring to.
Oh, okay, that one.
So that offended me.
Okay, yes. So he has apologized for offending you. So the thing that offended her, I'll repeat it because I like people getting angry sometimes. So seriously, I'm not going to repeat it.
I know how to
you know
control
what?
my
Just
anger.
in case you want to catch up on what we're talking about, you can catch it on our YouTube page. It's right there at hotfm_Lagos. So that is our Twitter handle. If you want to follow everyone here, any V, who is the anger V, right there is at any
Angry Bird.
Sorry, Angry Bird. Go ahead, give them.
Any V with a double I. It's EN. See, I'm not angry now. ENIIVY.
Moving on. So let's talk to the butter who is in between the fire.
If you need a fire.
Saga SAGGALEE. Saga Lee.
That's it. TK, I'm not going to give out hers because she's going to be here with you. But mine, you can follow me across my socials. It is at Charity Owoh. That's Charity OWOH. Catch you next week again here on Hot 93.3 with the Ladies Lounge. Same time. Would I say same victims? Same suspects, same show. It's been real. Thank you for rocking with us.
The Ladies Lounge. Only on Hot 93.3.